Happy birthday. 20 years old. Imagine that. I couldn't because I'm not 20 yet. But, you know, I'm 19 years old now. That's weird. That is weird. Being 20 is probably more weird. You think of yourself as like a child, as a weird little guy that is just doing shit on the internet, and it's weird. You know, last year I didn't even think about potentially growing my audience. See, I was too focused on the fact that I was in an abusive household. But now you're out of there for over a year, which I'm still not. But you are out there for more than a year, out of the abusive household. You don't gotta deal with your mother anymore. The hope that you had is still there, probably. Presumably. You know, don't take this the wrong way, but like I have high hopes for you. I have high hopes for the upcoming year, and frankly, you should have high hopes for yourself too. Even if it didn't work out, even if the year was a little bit shitty, it's fine, I think, because frankly, the next year can be astronomically better than that year. Because we have already seen the year being astronomically better than the last year. And this year right there that I'm living right now. We finally gathered an audience that you can actually be proud of. Like, imagine that. You didn't even think you would make it past, like, 2,000 subscribers. And now? Look at you. I'm proud of you. Proud of me. I love myself. Hopefully you love yourself too. Now, of course, you don't like the body you're in that much, but I'm sure that if we can work on that, we are going to fucking win this. So much. And frankly, you're a little harsh on yourself. You should probably get rid of that. You probably won't get rid of it until you go to therapy, but you're too lazy to go to therapy, so how about you go ahead and not be lazy? Ever consider that? It would be a pretty PogChamp thing. And yes, I did just say PogChamp in the Leo Von Law 2025. Sure. I hope you still say PogChamp. And I hope you have a better camera at this point. I'm recording to you in 720p. That was HD once upon a time. When we started on YouTube, 720p was considered high definition. You know, we are the highest of definitions from 2013. Don't think of anything as bad. Think of it as an accomplishment of another time. Sure, let's go with that. And yeah, frankly, this year you probably had a bunch of people tell you that you should have a happy birthday because, you know, there's a whole ass audience now. And frankly, it's fine. You know, last year it was 4 people. This year, 400 people. Let's make it 4,000 next year. Let's go. It's probably not gonna be an exponential growth. Like, if I have to do a bit of a pretense of my channel, I feel like my channel at the very most is going to have 10k by this time next year. Probably less. I'm going with 8k. If it's more, you can smile right now and tap yourself on the shoulder with a giant smile on your face. I said smile twice. Nevertheless. You know, I do genuinely hope that you've gotten over yourself. Because right now, the only thing holding you back from everything you want is you. Your perfect dream body, that's you not going to the gym. You finding love, you know, waking up next to the person you love, that's still on you, because you don't got the self-confidence of going outside. So you gotta work on that. Therapy is probably the best idea, but, you know, however you do it, I just want you to do it. And frankly, releasing these birthday diaries, if you would say so, I feel like this is a good motivating factor, and if it's not a good motivating factor, it is a public humiliation ritual that you'll go through every single year. Which would be really funny. Anyways, here's my reaction to last year's. Okay, so it's my birthday, right? And so I thought it was a good idea to react to my last birthday video and then record the, new one, because this is funny. I do want to know what I said. If I have any predictions on what I said last year, I think I'm a little bit cringe. I was in the midst of my depression arc, so we shall see.
Happy birthday.
No, that's nice.
I hope that I'm not the only one saying that to you this year.
Well, you won.
And I hope you found your way. Frankly, this year, I'm pretty sure around 4 people said it to you. So I would hope that number hasn't gone down.
Well, I don't think it will be going down anytime soon. I have a big audience that's probably saying happy birthday. But frankly, right now, it's 10 a.m. in the morning, so the video hasn't even come out yet. So right now, it's a downgrade from last year, technically speaking. Is it even the 28th? It is the 28th. It makes sense because I did get 1, 2, 3 so far. I know numbers.
Probably has though.
It hasn't.
It will likely be around 3. Next
Hey, now hold on.
if everything stays the same. Which I doubt, considering everything is about to change for you. Well, it already has changed for you, but it is about to change for me, I guess. You know,
I would like to point out I lost a bunch of weight. Like, god damn, I look at my face right there. I lost so much face fat. I'm so proud of myself for that. Anyway, back to the video.
I think, together, that we're gonna do quite a good job, right? I think that you and I have a lot ahead of us. Especially me. But you got that too. You know why I know that? Because I know you. Probably the best person to know you.
That makes sense.
And the only person to truly know you. Considering I am you.
You know, that's kind of cringe, but he's correct, you know. I still have a bunch of issues with telling people who exactly the fuck I am, but you know, I get there. You know, I get there.
Not you right now, but still. Perhaps I am a version of yourself that you regret?
A little bit, you know. I wasn't necessarily so cool with the whole being depressed business that you had going on, but you know, it is an understandable reaction to being trapped in a weird house that beat you with a shoe. But you know, you gotta move on from that, and which I did, you know. So I don't regret you. I don't think I'll ever regret the past. Even if I do something bad in the past, I don't think I should regret it, because you learn from the past. Sure, you look back at the past and you're like, God, why the fuck did I do that? But the reason for that is because you weren't you that you are right now, and you learned from that fact, and that's how you got where you are currently. So I don't think I'll ever look at my past with like regret. Except that one time where I deleted my entire YouTube channel. That I regret. Because there was no lesson to be learned there. I just deleted everything because I thought it was cringe. But now I kind of embrace the cringe now and my past. So yeah.
Perhaps you want me to be a little more dramatic about everything.
No. Opposite, actually.
But at the end of the day, I have hope. And perhaps that's just everything you need. Hope. With a little bit of luck. And a little bit more hope. Good luck.
Well, that was sweet. Yeah, I agree with me. Hope is pretty good to have, and I definitely still have it. And frankly, why shouldn't I? I've been living in this apartment for half a year now, more than half a year. It's fucking April, Jesus Christ. I've been living here for a very long time, if I do say so myself. And frankly, it's been going well. You know, I can't complain. Once again, happy birthday, and I do genuinely hope that you've grown past me, Because sure, I am happy with me as I am right now because I am me and I don't have a problem with that. But you know, growing up, becoming 20 years old, I feel like you should be growing past me in a major way that I don't yet know because I haven't grown past me yet. Bye. For the lack of a better term.